The Broncos send out their punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them. And a glance here at the vet. He's got a lot of years under his belt in the National Football League.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A tough season for them to this point, and here's part of the reason why. You see, the injuries have left them shorthanded in prior weeks, and that's the case again here in this one.
Brandon, great teams can overcome injuries and keep their seasons on track, but sometimes even the great teams have injuries that are just too numerous or they affect the wrong group of guys, the guys who actually lead their ball club, and it's just tough to get past them. This team struggling with that.
And this will be a Texans 1st down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line. The Texans at 4-9 now on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
This defense for the Broncos, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
They get 9 yards there, and they get a 1st down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Up the middle they go. Easily. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here. Over 20 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 37-yard line. They'll roll him out right. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Here we go now on 1st and goal.
Now a handoff up the middle. Easily. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Texans touchdown. A great effort there.
His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans are on the board first here this afternoon.
The Broncos send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return.
And the Texans will take over.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better too.
On first down, easily. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defense. Defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Go ultra. Cross deal.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two. Shy of the 30.
Here we go. 45. Right. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
38.
They'll run on first down. Easily. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll set up a throw.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Check back, six. Right. Check, right.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense defense has a touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Now a first down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2.
Sometimes that's the danger of putting that jumbo set out there. You just get a lot of bodies massed in one location. You could wind up with 18, 20, maybe even all 22 in the box, and there's nowhere to run the football.
And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line.
A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first.
And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Check. 17. Smash. Check, smash.
Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Kill.
Check, Fury.
Kill. Turn.
Ready, go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league in converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Up the middle they go. Easily. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center because, remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion. And sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down.
Holding offense.
So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that. One up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Now the Texans are going to call on the field goal unit. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
32. Hey, check back.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20.
That's on the tackle, Penei Sewell.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Ready, ready.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Ready. 52 goals. Right, 97. Punt.
They'll look to throw. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Texans getting ready to go here to begin the 3rd quarter. And they got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
He finds his man, complete. That's Rose. And he's able to get... This one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43. Set, cut.
On first down, Easley. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Here we go. Black 40. Hey,
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
hey, cross field. Go.
They'll run on first down. Easley looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Right. Check, right. Ready, ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. Easley, not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Not a big run, not an explosive run, but they've held the ball for plenty of plays on this drive. They're just trying to impose their will on the defense right now.
Back to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football. That punt was near perfect.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From the 6. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Rose. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
Ready up. Hey, go Fury. Set, cut.
He finds his man complete. That's Rose. Well, that's one of the drawbacks of running the RPO. If those linemen go into run block mode, you can't throw it if they're more than a yard downfield. Now a handoff up the middle. Easley, a pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Well, obviously they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Broncos. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
And they run the option on 2nd down.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The Texans on 3rd down. They've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This is 3rd and 7. He'll drop to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. He finds his man, complete. That's Rose. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. He finds his man, complete. That's Rose. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. Here's a quick throw caught out wide.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
64 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground easily, and he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
He'll buy some time right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Set right, 45, right. Check view.
Check out. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Come on, 38.
Hey, check back, back 6. Watch the blood. Kill.
close. 10.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. And this one is right through. And they have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Ready. Red 38.
Pick me up. Here we go. Hey, check back.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Up the middle they go. Easily. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the second time. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
Set. Ready. Blue 32. Cut.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Ultra. Go.
They'll keep it on the ground easily. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Ready.
Out to his left. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Houston, the win gets them to 5-9 now on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they drop their 10th game now to fall to 4-10. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.